What's up, Calvin? What's up? Why do you keep following me? What's going on, pal? What's all that noise? Huh? What's all that noise? What's all that noise, honey? We got some fireworks going on? Huh? Do you want a treat? Here, I'll give you a treat. There you go, bud. Hey, Allison, how are you? Happy July 4th weekend. All right, Ari's World, cool, thank you. Drive safely. He's ready to go. Yeah, he hears. We have some neighborhood fireworks going on right now, and so he's not afraid, but he's sort of like, "What's going on?" Hold on, let me. Oops. Trying to organize this a little bit. Hey, Roadside, how are you? Calvin, what's going on, bud? Where you going, dude? Where you going, honey? Hey, James, how are you? Welcome in. Calvin, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, Todd. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things going on. We totally did this on a whim. I had a pool party, like another like barbecue to go do earlier today. I got home at about 7:30 maybe, my time. And I'm like, you know what? I have nothing else going on. I said, let's go live, since I didn't really have a chance to do it over the weekend. Oh yeah, no problem, Roadside. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for being here. 13 in the chat. 3 thumbs up. Smack that thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. Hey Sherry, welcome in. How you doing? Happy 4th weekend. We're just chilling. Got the AC rocking. I was actually watching. Oops, hold on. I don't know why this gimbal keeps doing this. Anybody know what this movie is? Uh-oh. Anybody know what that movie? Yep, James got it. Jaws. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Yep, you got it. Hey, Peter Pan, welcome. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Welcome in. Calvin, stop, like... Calvin's, like, being super clingy to me. Like, I don't know what to tell you about. I can't do anything about it. Just chill out. It's a good movie. I haven't watched it in so long, but it's the 50th anniversary of the movie, so they've been playing it ad nauseum right now, like crazy. Hey, Lynn, welcome in. Hey, that rhymed. Peter Pan, speaking of barbecue, did you bring some for us? I was just a guest, so all the food is at the party that I went to. I chose not to bring anything home. I have plenty of food in the house. Oh no, well, Audra, I don't know if you caught the beginning. We have some fireworks going on in the neighborhood. Like, I don't know if you can hear that right now. So he's not like petrified, but I think he's like, what's going on? Like, I think he's a little like, this is out of the ordinary. Yeah, it was good food. I mean, typical barbecue food. Burgers, dogs, potato salad, really good like baked beans, corn, kielbasa. I'm missing something else. A couple of other things. Then she does like apps before we even eat dinner. So like A lot of like finger food, like little spring rolls, like some pizza. These little like Greek. It almost looked like a feta, not feta, like a spinach, like some sort of spinach kind of appetizer that was really good. So yeah, there's just plenty of food and drink, and she's got the pool, the swimming pool, so that was really good. Trisha says Jaws scared you when it first saw it, but the Jaws shark at Universal looked ridiculous. Oh, okay. I don't know if I saw that. Yeah, I mean, Jaws scared me too when I first watched it. I was also like super young. There's the shark right there. Let's see if I don't want to get copyright. There it is right there. Did you see it? Oh, they told me to take some food. I just chose not to. Oh, you're a good guest, Peter Pan. No, thank you. Ari's World with the eyeball. Yeah. Jaws is a good movie, though. It was, Calvin, where you going, bud? Where you going, bud? Can I have a high five? Good boy. Do you want another treat? Let's get you a good treat, okay? It's the only way I can get him to kind of like chill. Hey, Michael, how are you? Oh, welcome, Ann Arbor, Michigan. We are from Rhode Island. We're going to give Calvin some steak. It's only fitting. Give me one moment. Hey, Maverick, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, The Exorcist is like a whole nother level. Yeah, that was a freaky movie. I struggle with some of the supernatural movies. I find those more scary than the gore. You know, that kind of stuff. Give me one moment, guys. Trying to open up Calvin's treat bag. All right, Calvin, I'm going to give you one. Give me a minute. He loves these steak treats that Trish gave him. Okay, sit. Sit. No, sit. Calvin, stop scooting. Sit. No, sit. Hey. Loves these treats. Hey. I know. Hey, sit. Sit. Good boy. Yeah, he's like, he digs this. He's doing the scoot sit, exactly. So how's everybody's holiday weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend so far? I was on vacation this past week, so it was nice to be off, but now I've got to go back to work, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, Calvin, bud, you're going to have to wait a little bit. Oh, God. Do I want to see that, Trish? I don't usually like that kind of stuff, but you can send it, I guess. Quiet family barbecue yesterday. Lots of leftover. Yeah, my cousin had a barbecue also for the family and a few of their friends. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hey, hi, Connie Hosted. Welcome. Susan from Australia. Welcome in. So yeah, she has also a swimming pool too. So I got some swimming in, and then Thursday I was in Block Island. I wanted to take Cal, but it would have just been impossible. I'm really glad I didn't. It would have never worked out. It would have been way too impossible to take him. So he had to stay behind, but it's all right. I enjoyed myself. Oh no, you could send it, Trisha. I just get like, I'm glad you gave me a heads up though. Like the supernatural stuff kind of does freak me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't be like, I'm not the type, like, I know people like to go do, like visit haunted houses and like do the ghost tours and things like that. Like that, I just would never in a million years do that because it's not my thing. Not really, Michael, to be honest with you. Like, he's more like, he's not freaked out, but more like kind of what's going on. Like, he senses it's like, this is weird to him. So I think he's more cautious is probably a good way to put it. You would love to do that? Yeah, there are a lot of people that love to do that. Yeah, my last Boston Terrier didn't love fireworks. He was he was okay at first, like when he was younger, but then as he got older, he got freaked out by it. So Calvin's fine. I mean, I don't take him out, obviously, like to go see fireworks. I think that would be traumatic, but I just took him for a walk, like just around the block a short while ago, and one of the neighbors let off a boomer, and like he kind of jumped a little bit, but he was fine. Like otherwise, Calvin, bud, I know you want those treats, but I am not going to give you the whole bag. Oh, hey, Benjamin, how are you? Thank you for being here. His name is Calvin. Yep. Oh, thanks, Maverick. Appreciate you answering that question for me. He's 5 years old, Benjamin. Yeah, I mean, it's expected. Like, it came out of nowhere. It was a loud boomer, too. So, it just definitely startled him. But then he just kept walking after it stopped. Yeah, see, that would freak me out, Trish. I'd get goosebumps, like, for something like that. Oh, Audra, thank you so much for the super sticker. You are awesome. Thank you so much. So kind of you. Appreciate that. Benjamin wants a dog. What kind of dog do you want? Hey, Paws Haven Rescue, welcome. The whole bag probably has a bazillion calories in it, plus I can only imagine the sodium on it, but Golden Retriever or Husky, those are both awesome dogs. Great breed. Yeah, they're super cute. Yeah, Audra, that was so awesome. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. We'll definitely. He's got so many treats, you guys. I actually finally had to like make room for everything. So these are all his. Why is this stupid thing doing this? Hold up. So he's got just a whole host of old Mother Hubbards just there, and then these are all his too. So basically, I don't have any room for my own snacks. This whole cupboard is like Calvin stuff. It is so awesome. Benjamin, where are we from? We're from Rhode Island, Benjamin. Well, Cal seemed to be okay. I was away. I was at a pool party, sort of like, day after the holiday 4th of July party at a friend's house. And so Calvin had to man the fort again, and I checked in on him, and he was as usual, sitting on the top of the couch, staring out the window. That arm, this arm. Then I would see him jump off the couch, and then he would walk around the table, and then he'd go sniff this door, and then he'd come back and jump right back on the couch and stare out the window. So basically, he spent the whole time just either like looking for me or waiting for me to come home. Thanks, Ari. Yeah, make sure you're safe, bud. Appreciate you doing that. Cal's cupboard. Yes, exactly. Thanks to all of you guys. I mean, we got a lot of snacks in there because of him. Because of you guys, rather. 35 in the chat, 16 thumbs up. Peter Pan, let's give you a mod because I know I've seen, oops, hit the wrong person. Peter Pan, I know we've definitely seen you in Nature Dog Realms chat, and I believe Ari's World's chat. Hey, Storm and Willow, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Michelle, yes, happy 5th. Hopefully you guys had a nice 4th. Calvin. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at the floor. Do you guys see what all that is? Look at his mouth. Calvin. Do you guys see this? Yeah, slobber. I gotta clean the floor and his mouth. If I don't wipe up the floor, it's literally like an oil slick. Calvin, that's so gross. You know, like the whole water and oil don't mix? That's what this is like. Dang, bro. Yeah, Cal wants treats. That's all he wants. Here, I'll give you this one instead. Ready? We'll have Cal chase it. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. He's not, well, you know what, Trish? Shouldn't be starving. He ate his food, and that was just full not that long ago, so he just ate his dinner. He's just a pig, that's all. Definitely Todd. Yeah, Maverick's Doodle Adventures videos are so awesome. They're so cool and creative, like you said. Really nice job. Oh, Michael, it's so funny that you mentioned that. We have not, but we go to Petco all the time, and we film a lot of videos from Petco. In fact, we have a whole playlist dedicated to our Petco videos. You should check it out. And in one of them, or a couple of them, we make like a plea for them to see this video and sponsor us. That would be so cool. Hey, Sock Monkey's in the house. Hey, Christine, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys all for being here. Yeah, Saturday, again, unplanned live. This is what Calvin wants. Nothing but this. Nudges. There you go. Hey, Chris, how are you? Jersey says hello, Calvin. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Todd says, hiking with Jackie Boy is able to do the cook and make the vid. Been editing, it might be long. Is this the bison burgers, Todd, that you were, or the bison steaks that you were going to make? Tyson says, one more. Sure, why not? A little piece. Oops. We haven't opened. We're going to do a separate video on this. I just haven't had a chance, but he got these awesome treats from Trish. Sorry, my damn gimbal. Sorry, I cursed again, guys. My bad. We're going to do a video for these right there. Oh, boy. Don't understand why the gimbal just decides to do whatever the heck it wants. But yeah, I'm gonna film like a long form video of this, and we'll have Calvin try it. So that's what we'll do. But yeah, he hasn't had these yet, but I know he's gonna like them. He likes them all. Okay, Gimbal. Thank you, Gimbal, for correcting yourself. I appreciate that. Sock Monkey, welcome in, man. It's a gamble with the gimbal. I would say the pros outweigh the cons, though. Hey, Adventure America, welcome in, Troy. Calvin's like cramping my style right now. Like I can't. He's getting too close to me. I can't. I can't film him because he's like in like my space. Hey, Stephanie Francis, happy 4th of July to you too. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it was a small little curse, though. It was damn. Oh, perfect. Yes, you know what? I remember Storm and Willow, too. Storm and Willow, you are now a stand-in moderator. So, Todd, did you send that picture to Sock Monkey by chance? He's in the treat space, yes. And he's in my space, too. Hey, Angela, how are you? Hey, Mix Mikes, welcome in. Trisha, I would say on average he eats probably 2 meals a day. It just depends. like what his mood is, really. Like today he only ate once, but not because I didn't feed him. Like I put his food out like early and he just didn't want it. But I will tell you this, he won't eat if I'm not home. Or if he's alone, I should say. He won't eat if he's alone. Like if he goes to my mom's house, like he'll eat there with her, but sit, Calvin, I can't film you. Sit, stay, stay. Stay right there. Nope, stay, stop. You're not listening. No, stay. These are the Barker treats, guys, the peanut butter ones. I don't know what it is. I think because I'm not home, literally, he spends the whole time looking for me when I'm not home. Like he's just worried about me showing up. I don't think he cares about food. I have a treat monster here. He's a really good dog, Mike's. Yeah, for sure. He's a treat hound, though. That's the only problem. Calvin, you're being a piggy. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like some dogs are like that. Yes, Ari's world is in the house driving. Yeah, Calvin is begging. All right, Todd, no problem. Calvin the treat hound, yes. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate you subscribing to us. That's awesome. Welcome to the community. It's a great community. Susan says, almost ready to pour the cake batter into the pan. Then I can concentrate to the chat more. Sweet. What kind of cake are you making, Susan? I had so much food this weekend, just with everything being out. I need to like not eat this upcoming week. Yeah, no, honestly, he eats more treats on live streams than he does at like during the day. Like when we're not on film, like he doesn't like come to the kitchen at all. He'll come every once in a while. Like anytime I take him out, he knows he'll get a treat after that. But it's not like he just runs to the kitchen and looks for treats all day. It's so bizarre. Oh, you have a Boston Terrier too, Mike's? What's your dog's name? Hi, Delevian Deville. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Troy. We appreciate it. We love having you too. It's really what it's all about, to be honest with you. It's just a lot of fun. It's cool. I mean, it's almost as cool as obviously meeting everybody in person. That would be cooler, but you know, we're all from all over the place, so this is the next best thing, I think. It's a pig out weekend. I know it shouldn't be though. Ooh, banana and chocolate chip. That sounds good. It's actually funny that you mentioned banana and chocolate chip. I'm not going to have any now because I literally have no room to eat anything. But this ice cream right here, I don't know if you can see, it's banana peanut butter cup. I'll show you let me take the lid off. It's from this place called the Ice Cream Barn, which is about 20 minutes from me. You can see it, but it's not really going to, looks like vanilla ice cream. But they got these little peanut butter cups, and the banana peanut butter flavor is just to die for. It's like super good ice cream. It's so damn expensive, though. This little pint was like $8. Hey, Barry, welcome in. Hey, Ford, welcome in. Oh, Choco, cool name. I love it. Calvin, you and your treats. Stephanie, I did not personally, but my sister's gutter got damaged, like they need to replace it. So one of the neighbors, oops, hold on, guys, sorry. All right, come on, Gimbal, turn around. Don't understand why is the Gimbal doing this. Hold on, guys, sorry. There we go. So yeah, my sister's gutter, my sister and brother-in-law, they have to replace their gutter. So their neighbor, part of their neighbor's tree, like the very top of it, with all the wind that we had, it actually snapped the tree limb and it fell into my sister's house, basically. Thankfully, it only damaged the gutter, though. So better than the roof. Like, there's no roof damage. But, yeah, that storm was crazy. I was on Block Island, so I literally didn't see one drop of rain. They did delay our ferry, though, about 20 minutes, just so the storm could pass. But then by the time I got on the mainland in my car and made my way home, it had already passed. You could tell it had rained there. There was, it was wet, the ground, but I didn't personally see damage. But there was a lot of people in my city that lost power. Trees down everywhere. It was nuts. Yeah, Calvin loves live streams because look at him. Look at this dog. Literally, he's just staring at treats right now. Hey, Kissy Cat, welcome in. Choco, yes, I saw that. That's a really cool name. I love it. Yep, there you go. Gas stove. Yes, gas stove, not electric. Yep, gas stove. People do have electric stoves here, but I would say gas is very common. Maverick says, yeah, he knows when the camera's out, treat time, because he has a community behind him telling Jeff to give him a treat. Exactly. It's funny how they know, though. He just knows. Expensive on the ice cream. I fell asleep. I fell, not asleep. I fell behind on the chat. Hey, Barbara, welcome in. You want the ice cream? It is the ice cream is good. Like, it's a great flavor. I mean, obviously, if you don't like banana, peanut butter, and chocolate, like peanut butter cups, then you're not gonna like it. But if you like those flavors, it's elite. Oh, thanks, Mike. I should get there. We're close. So I think we need about, I don't know, 25 more subscribers maybe to reach, or 35 maybe at the most, to reach 5,000 subscribers. We're super close. Yeah, you're right, Todd. Calvin's definitely the star because it's not the guy holding the camera. Hey, Bumblebee, welcome in. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, it's a small little home. Does the job. It's paid off. That's all I care about. I've lived here forever, so. Yes, I did, Audra. So that same ice cream place that I got my pint of ice cream, they serve pup cups, like the real McCoy, though, not just the whipped cream. They actually sell doggy ice cream. And then they put like a little bit of whipped cream on top, but then, no, maybe not whipped cream. I can't remember. There's a video of it, actually. One of my videos, recent shorts, has it, and they put like a milk bone on top. But it's cool that they serve doggy ice cream. For that little pup cup was like, almost $5, but whatever. Only about 40 more to 5K. Yes, he's Alvin the Nudges. Yep. Yeah, help us get to 5K. That would be cool. That would be a really cool milestone for us. Let me tell you, when I started this channel, I never in a million years thought we would have that many subs. Hey, sit. I'll drop it in your mouth. Ready? Ready? He'll catch it. Watch. Well, that was a bad throw. All right, let's do another one. Okay, sit. Ready? Oh, Calvin, you're proving me now. I'm going to throw it again. Over there. Go. Over there. Sit. Okay, you ready? There you go. Nice job, buddy. He is pretty smart. Oh, we got some trolls coming in. Thanks, Allison. You're on the spot. I appreciate it. Oh, you make ice cream? Yeah, the ice cream is good. I have no idea what's. I would say it tastes the combination of the banana and the peanut butter is pretty balanced. Like I didn't feel like one was more overpowering the other. Hey, Steven, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh, we got a few more trolls in here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Bristol lost power, Stephanie. So I have a coworker that lives there, and they lost power at their house, and so they were walking their dogs in the middle of town because they had power there. But another friend of mine in Barrington, which is the next town over, I don't know if they got it back, but at like yesterday he texted me like in the morning and they hadn't had power back. I think they're estimating for some people they may not get it until tomorrow. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Motley. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get to 5K. That would be fun. Oh, no problem, Sock Monkey. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries if you can't stick around. I know you're at a function, so definitely make sure you enjoy yourself. I mean, I appreciate you jumping in when for any time that you can, but definitely do what you got to do. You watched what in slow mo? The tree catch? That's cool. Hey, Icon, welcome in. Yes, Trish. I do need to change the water, so no judgment. But he literally has made like a miraculous recovery. There he is right there. He literally did not eat for like almost a month. And I was like, how's this fish not dead? And now he's like totally like reinvigorated. I don't know what the heck happened. But that's crazy. Hey, Amy, welcome in. Happy 4th to you. Yeah, Finn's doing okay. He's swimming around like crazy. Like honestly, like there were days where like I thought he was dead. Like I'm like, oh, he's like flipped over sideways, and I have like these little sticks right here. This one's like cut, but like I have like a longer stick, and I would just put it in the tank and just like prod at him just to see if he was dead. And as soon as I did that, he would like move around. I'm like, all right, well, he's definitely not dead. And then eventually, I had to change his tank water again, and I think the issue was there's like some filter that I'm using, but it's basically this stuff that you put in the tank to catch all the gunk in the filtered water. I was using a different kind, and I don't think it was working that well, and so I think that was part of the reason why he wasn't doing well. I just don't think. Like there was like algae forming in the tank, and so I had to like change that up. And ever since I did, I feel like it's made a difference. Just give him a treat. Okay. Oh yeah, Steven, appreciate that. Yeah, if you double tap the screen, guys, to hit that like button, that would be great. Calvin, come on, buddy. You're being a pig here. There's fireworks going on right now. Yeah, he seems to be doing okay. Okay, Storm and Willow, thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I'm late on the chat. I'm behind. Really? I've never heard about that, Trisha. Put a mirror on the outside of the aquarium so he can see himself? How does that help them, just out of curiosity? No, he's not French. It's literally Finn. It's like a play on words, like you know how a fish has a fin. But I just added an extra N because it seemed like a real name. Stephanie says her parents' friends lost power as well. They didn't have it all on 4th, and they were having people. Luckily, it wasn't too hot Friday, and they were grilling, so they were able to still do food. Yeah, yesterday was amazing here. Like if I could bottle yesterday's weather, it was so perfect. It was like mid 80s with like no humidity. Like a breeze would roll through every now and again. It was just so perfect. Today was actually not too bad either. Tomorrow and Monday is supposed to be warmer for us with more humidity. I know. I shouldn't be giving him any more. Good night, Michael. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Yeah, that happened to us too in our town, Stephanie, with the fireworks. So they had to light them off because they had already set them up. And apparently the vendor said that it would be too dangerous to like take them down without lighting them off. I have no idea exactly what that means. But anyway, so they ended up lighting fireworks like as people were like leaving and not there. Yeah. Again, I didn't see it because I wasn't home at the time. Yeah, the humidity wasn't too bad here, Amy. It was I mean a little bit more humid than yesterday, but tolerable. Plus I was in a pool. Rainy there in Texas. Yeah, Kevin, I saw that a few videos, and you know, my prayers are out to those people who are stuck in the flood. I mean, that's just so sad to hear that they're still missing some folks, and I guess you know a lot of kids from that camp, you know, didn't make it. So prayers to them, man. That's just so sad. Oh, I wasn't able to make it yesterday, Audra, to NDR's live. Like I said, I was at a family party and it was just kind of difficult. I was able to jump on a live at about 5 o'clock, and I'm not gonna lie, I got home from the party, the barbecue yesterday, probably at like 7, and I think I fell asleep by 8:30. I was exhausted. I was just so tired, and basically I just couldn't stay up. I There were fireworks going on like crazy. I didn't even care. I was just like sleeping right through it. You just put on your central air. Mine's been on for like a month at least. 87. Yeah, that's way too hot. I would pass out. Calvin sees the corner as a place to get fed treats. Calvin, buddy, come on the couch with me. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. I want to see you. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here, bud. Kerrville area got hammered. I'm not sure where that is. Kevin, is that close to San Antonio where you live, or is that a different part of Texas? Oh, no, that's not good, Amy. Yeah, it was not like that yesterday where here. It was like perfect here. How long will he wait for a TREAT? Until I give him one. It's in the hill country. Oh, okay. She went live this morning and had problems with her connection. Okay. Yeah, lots of people missing. That's just insane. Man, I mean that's got to be. Is that Guadalupe or Guadalajara River? I'm sure. I'm sorry. I don't know my Texas landmarks too well other than the big cities. I'm the same way, Susan. Like whenever I cook, I try to clean up at the same time wherever I can. Or Guadalupe, okay. And then I also like use this bad boy a lot too. I'm a fan of my dishwasher. Guadalupe River, okay. Yeah, damn, that's just a shame. All right, Sock, enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yep. I don't have a mirror like that, Trish, unfortunately, right now. Believe it or not. The only mirrors I have are the ones like connected to like my bathroom, wall. I don't have like little mirrors like that. I guess that's something I'll have to get on Amazon. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, you can get them at the dollar store. I know, I'm joking. I buy a lot on Amazon. That's all. I just ordered in fact, I wish I had it for last week, but I finally ordered a portable battery pack so that I can charge the phone if I'm on the go, which would have really come in handy when I did that cliff walk live. I had to end. I didn't really want to end the live stream. I was having a lot of fun with you all, but my phone battery was like 16%, and I'm like, I better shut this off because I wanted to at least have enough battery to get back to my car and then then charge it up there just in case I needed the phone for some sort of emergency. She may have a little mirror, but I can buy a mirror fun. Oh, Ari's World, you rock. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Yeah, Prime Week's, it starts the 8th, right? Isn't it like the 8th through the 13th? Yeah, Prime Week is dangerous. I love Prime Week though, because, and not that I shop a ton. I'm kind of like being a little facetious when I say that, but it's just so good. Like for example, the battery pack, I ordered it like 2 hours ago. It'll be here tomorrow, and so for me, that's just such a cool thing knowing that you can get something pretty much within 24 hours when you order online. Calvin, honey, you're being a pig, bud. I can't keep feeding you all these treats. Your tummy's gonna hurt. Hey, Jeff and Calvin, watch John Wayne, Big Jake, May 26, 1971. Do I like to watch John Wayne, Big Jake? I'm not sure I understand the comment, Ford. Oh, thanks, Fran. Welcome in. I missed you coming in. Oh, there you are. Never mind. Yeah, I just don't want to overdo it, buddy. I'm sorry. I literally gave you. Oh my God, your mouth is so gross right now. Ugh. I don't mind his drool every now and again, but sometimes it is just so gross. Ah, Motley, you're the best. Thank you so much, guys, with these super chats. That's so cool. Amazing. I gotta wipe your mouth, dude. Come here. Ugh. He's like a little child. He's a growing boy, yeah. The problem is I don't want him to grow wide. Speaking of Jaws, this is what I was watching. Yeah, he drools a lot. Calvin, buddy, no, come here. All right. He's not going to stay here, but I'm going to put him here. Stay. Hey, stay right there. Stay. Yeah, everybody check out each other's channels. Mods, definitely drop links, please. Feel free to do that. Yeah, the original Jaws was good. I don't know if this is Jaws 2 now. Like, the first one was on, but I haven't really been paying it. Calvin, no! All right, guys, I've got to hide these treats. This is... Okay, hold on, honey. All done with the treats, buddy. You're good. All done. Hello from Moscow. Welcome in. He's not in trouble. He's just being a porker. It's just starting to snow again. Those are words that I just did not expect to hear on this live stream. Yeah, Barbara, he loves them. All these treats are really good. Every single, he likes anything. It doesn't even matter. So who saw me eat one of Calvin's treats maybe like 2 weeks ago? I'm not going to do it today, but I actually ate. I ate this treat, but the other one that I bought. This is a peanut butter treat, and I ate one that basically was a cheese flavor. It legitimately smelled like a Cheez-It. And so all the ingredients are basically ingredients you would see in like human food. So I'm like, let me try it. It tasted like a Cheez-It, but it also was very muted. Like you could tell, like there's just no sugar in any of the dog snacks, which is obviously a good thing. But you can tell that there's no sugar in the snack. And so it kind of had that like very non-sweet taste. That's right. Maverick took a picture of it and put it up on his channel. So maybe Maverick can post that link of that little picture. And you guys can see me eating a dog treat. Tell me that's not worth the price of admission. You missed it? Well, we'll put the link up, Amy. Maybe Maverick can put the link up and you can see it. Oh, hey, Susan S. How are you? Yeah, it's hard to say no, but I mean, he must have had about 10, 12 treats already on this live stream. I need to be a little judicious with it. Now that he can't see it, maybe he won't be climbing up on my countertops or my drawers over there. Audra said she saw me do it. Yes, I did do it. So anybody else have other plans for the remainder of the weekend? Or are you guys pretty much winding down your festivities? I have a birthday party to go to tomorrow. My great nephew, who's also my godson, has his first birthday tomorrow. So I have that party to go to in the afternoon. But other than that, I kind of going to be low key for me tomorrow. Yeah, low key. You know what? Sometimes it's good to have no plans. I did quite a bit on my vacation. I mean, it was a staycation, but I did a couple of day trips, did some stuff with Calvin. There was one day the weather wasn't that great. Like it was, I wouldn't say it was a washout, but it kind of rained on and off. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of chill out this day. And then I ended up binge watching all of season 3 of, what do you call it? Squid Games 3. I watched it in I don't know. I watched all 6 episodes basically back to back. Oh, Troy, honestly, thank you so much, man. That's so awesome of you. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody being here. These live streams are fun because of all of you. Trust us. I don't know if anybody ever saw Squid Games, but it was it's not for everybody. I know some people either didn't like it at all, or some people did, but I liked it. It's different. Definitely, if you don't like gore and all that stuff, You're probably not going to like it, but it's based out of South Korea. That's where like the show is takes place. So of course I had to watch it with like English, dubbed English language. Otherwise, I can't watch it. I can't hear it in native tongue and follow, the English transcript just because like I miss the action. I'm like so focused on reading that I don't see what's going on. So I just listen to it in English, even though the mouth doesn't match the words. You get over that pretty quick. Oh wow, Fermin, thank you so much. So nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Hey, Barry's back in the house. Thank you for. Hey, Daisy May, I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. See if I missed anybody else come in. Susan, no, Calvin won't go to the birthday party. This is at like a place. I don't even know exactly where it's at. It's at some sort of little like play thing for like toddlers. And so my niece, my niece her son that's turning 1. It's not a big party. Like she's not doing a huge everybody come to the first birthday. It's just a small gathering. She didn't really want a big thing, and so I don't even really know how many people are going to go. But it's literally only 2 hours. It's like from 3 to 5 or 3:30 to 5:30, and so that's all she wanted to do. I said, okay. Allison's on a permanent vacation. Yes, hiking with Jackie Boy. I know you were. Oh, Susan, that's from Australia. That sounds really interesting about the cows. Let's see. Amy said she never saw Squid Games. Hey, I Love Dogs TV. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Maverick said he posted the link, but I don't see the link. Now I see the link. There it is. Yeah, Calvin's got his lobster. Oh, Trish. So, I mean, I wouldn't really call it fully indestructible, but he's already ripped a hole right there. But not too bad, though. Once I start seeing the stuff come out of there, then I have to kind of really watch him chewing on that. Oh, somebody just gave me a $9.99 super chat. Who is that? Oh, Bumblebee. So kind of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, Daisy is in the house. Now the party can start. Bumblebee, that was so kind of you, honestly. Wow. Let me add you as a mod. I know you've been here quite a few times. So nice of you. Yeah, I saw that video, Troy, of you driving over that new bridge. I think you said that only one side of it is operating right now and that the other side's going to open up in about a month from now. We kind of have our own bridge situation going on here as well. The main bridge that connects my city to Providence, which is our capital city, was structurally unsound. They figured that out December of 2023, and so they had to shut it down basically immediately, which created massive traffic issues until they kind of got their act together. But they're now dismantling that side of the bridge, and they're eventually going to build that bridge again. But they're saying it's going to take 4 years. Wow, Jackie boy, man, that is so kind of you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are way too kind. Thank you, Amy. I totally do. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Amazing followers. We don't do it for this, but it's obviously super nice. And like, I don't know if you guys heard me talk about, again, we know we don't plan to get rich on this thing, but whatever we make, essentially, will go, to this guy here. I'll invest some of it back into the channel, and then I'll also do some good with it and pay it forward. And so that's sort of the plan with whatever we get. So we appreciate everything you send us because we plan to do good with it. Adventure says, do a video on it, Jeff. It does well. Are you talking about the bridge? Or are you talking about something different? Sorry. Calvin's treat fund is growing, yes. If it's not treats, it'll be other things, but for sure. More treats for Calvin. Thank you, Allison. Very smart. Every time I pass a bridge, I feel uplifted. Oh. Is that a joke or is that a true thing? I don't even know if that one's a joke, Barry. It might be. Money for Calvin's treats and Jeff's brews. Nah, I would never spend Calvin's money on myself. I promise. He's the star of the show. It's not me. Oh, Calvin. You always find a way to break your toys. Here's his other toy. He loves the lobster, though. Okay, the bridge. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Troy. 11,000 views. Awesome. Well, Todd, one's enough. Trust me. Wow, you guys are so awesome, honestly. Calvin does not have a girlfriend. I got to be honest with you, Calvin's obviously he's a good dog, but he's very territorial of our turf around here. Like whenever we go for our walks, he's like, and we pass other dogs, he lets them know, like, like he kind of flexes his muscles a little bit. He's got like Napoleon complex. But when we're out in neutral territory, he's a completely different dog. Like you've seen him at dog parks. He's very passive at a dog park. He's not one to like really engage much. He will a little bit, but then he kind of like, he's the dog that's sort of off on his own. And dogs will come up to him and he'll be fine with that, but he's not really one to go like seek out Calvin. Trish, he's ripping this thing apart already. Why do you have to do that? You ruin everything very nice that you get, honey. Oh, no, Ford. Hopefully you've recovered. Hopefully you've recovered. No, not yet. I'll know when to chuck it. Once I start seeing stuff come out of it, then it might be time for it to go. But that hasn't happened yet. Yes, Calvin's lobster has been cracked, right? Cracked open. Amazing. I hid the TREATS, and now he's not so interested in being in the kitchen. Guys, honestly, make sure you drop links. Drop your channel links, please. Make sure if you're not following everybody's channels here, please check out these channels. They're awesome. The community is awesome. We've got a mix of animal channels here and not animal channels, and let me tell you, it's just cool. The variety is awesome to see. But I think everybody is kind of like linked everybody loves dogs if they don't have them, and so I feel like that's the common bond, regardless of what channel people have. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. Yeah, it's a small, modest home, but like I said, it's perfect for me. And the best part, like I said, is it's paid off. But don't tell anybody. It's nice being mortgage free before the age of 50. If you guys can do it, I recommend it. Thanks, Amy. I've also lived here a long time, though. I mean, I've lived. Well, I lived here for 23 years. That's the secret. And I basically refinanced when the rates were like crazy low. Like I started with a 30-year mortgage, like most new homeowners, and then the rates went to, no joke, I refinanced for a 15-year mortgage at 2.85% when the rates were super low. And my payment did go up, but not by a lot. And then I ended up just starting to pay extra on it. And then once I got to like the final year or two, I was like, you know what? I've got the money in the bank. I just don't want this thing anymore. And so then I made a huge lump sum payment to just pay it off. And it was the best feeling ever. That's good, Kevin. That's amazing. If you're, you know, to be retired and not have to worry about a mortgage payment is great. To be honest with you, though, a lot of people have a hard time retiring. Maybe, you know, mainly because they don't save enough in like, you know, their retirement fund, like a 401k. Unfortunately, you know, Social Security isn't enough to live on for most people, like, you know, comfortable lifestyle. And the other thing that's really expensive, why people can't retire, is, you know, medical insurance. Like, you know, until they hit age 65 and get Medicare and potentially a supplement, like to try to retire before that, if they don't get some sort of health insurance, a lot of times people have to pay a lot of money out of pocket for that. Todd says, even paid off with taxes, insurance, still a payment. Yes, true. In fact, I just paid my yearly taxes. That's actually an interesting question. If people are willing to share, I don't really know the tax rates too well, but I live in a state that probably has higher tax rates than many others. But, you know, for my little home with the homestead exemption, and I do pay off the full year amount, like I don't do it in quarterly payments, which you can do here. I think my tax bill was like $4,200 for the house, which, you know, it's not as high as, like, obviously if I had a bigger house that was worth more, I would pay more. But I think for the value of my home, that's probably a larger tax bill than what some other folks have to pay. Yeah, not terrible. Oh, Chris says Jersey's Instagram is Jersey G Boston. Chris, do me a favor. Are you on Calvin's Instagram? If you're not, it's at Calvin the Boston Terrierist. If you don't mind, if you're not connected to us there, connect to us there, and then that way I'll remember to follow you back. Oh, I love dogs. Yeah, it's amazing. He likes to chew his toys for sure. Hiking said he had an excellent retirement package. Awesome. That's nice. If you work for a company that's got good retirement benefits like that. I mean, obviously, I still have a long way to go to work unless something crazy happens between now and my retirement age. But my company, I work for a credit union. We're super generous with like our 401k plan. Basically, if I put 5% in of my pay, they're giving me a 5% match and then another 3% automatically on top of that. So basically, they're giving me 8%, and if I put in 5, but I put in more. I try to put in I try to max out is basically what I try to do. I try to put in as most as I humanly can put in there. But I also do like a Roth 401k. I've actually switched completely to a Roth 401k, which means they tax my money before it gets contributed into my retirement. But the best part about that is when I go to withdraw the money down the road, all of that will be tax-free, including any of the gains on that money. So for me, I'm like, you know what? I'll probably be in a lower tax bracket when I'm at retirement age. And, my income will be different, but like, I'd rather just pay the tax now and then not worry about it later. We don't have a pension anymore. We used to. Oh, Hunter Ray, you're Ford 4600. Perfect. Thank you for putting a name with the channel name. I appreciate that. I will remember that. If I don't the first time, don't hold it against me, but I will eventually. The more you come back, it will be ingrained in my head. I have really good benefits where I work. Even my medical insurance is awesome. I'm just really lucky. Like, I pay nothing for dental insurance. I actually signed up for a high deductible medical plan with a health saving account. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to tax shelter more money. And plus my company gives me $1,500 a year towards the HSA that I can roll over. If you don't use it, you don't lose it. You just continuously roll it over, and you can eventually invest that money. And so like my premium out of my check to cover for my insurance, it's like $17 a week. I pay like 20 cents a week for vision. I get life and disability insurance at no cost. Like they do a really good job with benefits. I work in HR, so I have something to do with that, but it's just good to work for a company that takes care of their employees. Let's put it that way. Troy says, I've had the same medical insurance for 14 years, changing when open enrollment is available. Okay. Amy has a pension. That's awesome. Not many companies have that anymore. Amy will be at her job for 22 years in October. Congrats. I just hit 15 years at my company. You can still maintain your professional license. Nice, Kevin. Hey, when Larry sings, welcome in. That's good, Amy. It sounds like you have really great benefits too. Let me tell you, a lot of times people don't think about like their total package when it comes to like comp and benefits. Like if you don't have a lot of out-of-pocket expenses for benefits, that often can make up maybe for not the highest pay rate. And we try to tell people that. It's like, okay, yeah, you might want a little extra money, but you go somewhere else and you're going to give that right back in the cost of benefits. So, but they don't look at it that way. They just look at, what they're taking home. And I get it. People, are focused on pay more so than benefits. But, it's if you sell it correctly, get them to think about that, they usually realize it's like, okay, I kind of have it made in the shade here. I know I fell behind on the chat here. Let's see. You need a job where they are good to their employees? Well, it sounds like you have good benefits, Amy. Hunter Ray, I appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry to hear that, Amy. That's really good, Trish. Yeah. 2 pensions and free Blue Cross for life. You can't beat that. Yeah, Ari's World says benefits matter. They do. Take it from an HR professional. That's what I do for a living. Trust me, they make a huge difference. High Country Homestead. Susan says, I was at my inner city company for 25 years before I quit and moved to the country. Nice. Stephanie, 17 years at her job. Congratulations. That says a lot. A lot of people don't stay at their companies as long as they used to. It's always nice to see people, you know, have tenure. Trisha says, it is at Allison Moore. We'll include my husband if I find one someday. Hey, Jeff. Trisha, you're funny. Your birthday is May 4th, 2007. You're 18. Troy says, honestly, benefits overweigh pay. They can. 30 years for Kevin. Health and dental, not good, but the other stuff is good. Ari, was 21 for you. That's a long time. Nice. Yeah, I get decent PTO too. Like I said, I've been at my company for 15 years. I get 5 weeks of vacation. I get a week of personal time, a week of sick time, 12 paid holidays, and my birthday. And I have a hard time using all of that time, so I have no complaints. Trish, that's fine. You can try. 3,500 miles apart. Yeah, that's really good. I'm psyched with that. Like, no complaints. Like I said. You're 18 years old. Sweet. Calvin's digging that lobster. You're a cutie pie. 18 years for Troy. Awesome. I'm actually curious. I wonder what the average tenure is for somebody at their job these days. I bet you, like, on average, I can't think it's more than 5 years, though. But that's just a guess. Hey, Joe Mama, how about them Bruins? I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest with you. I don't think they're going to be that good again next year. But maybe I hope I'm wrong. I believe you, Ford. 39 years at retirement. That's so good. Cool to see. The last company I worked at before the credit union, I was there for 12 years. And I loved it there. The only reason why I left was there was really no growth and they were declining like crazy. I eventually would have gotten laid off over time, but I left before that happened. But yeah, I liked working there. It was just a dead end job, unfortunately. Amy will be 40 at retirement, and 40 in November, sorry. Oh, cool, Kevin. So wastewater treatment, I'm assuming? Is that what you did? Yeah, it's okay. I love dogs. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, and look, I would never tell anybody to stay at a job that's not right for them or not a good fit, you know, if they don't like it. But I just know, you know, it's different. I think the opportunities are different. The mindset is different. You know, a lot of the like millennials and the Gen Zs and now the Gen Alphas coming in. Like, let me tell you, man, if they're not promoted in like 3 months, they're like, you know, they get hot and bothered by that. I'm like, you haven't even learned your job yet. It's like you want a promotion, but somebody just lit a firework, caught Calvin's attention. Kevin is an expert at water treatment. Sweet. So a lot of the folks from Texas, like, I mean, is it fair to say that a lot of people work in the oil and gas industry, or is that just like am I making a generalization there? I just feel like a lot of people work in that industry down there. Our water here is just mid. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's great. I don't drink tap water really. I don't even give Calvin tap water. I give him bottled water. Yeah, and that's cool. Let me tell you though, I love a lot of the millennial values though. Like a lot of them won't work at a company where they don't share the values or, they're just different things are important to them than other generations. Like I'm a Gen Xer, and so I was part of like the latchkey generation, and we're just different. We're a different breed. Troy works in the aviation industry. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. I have a cousin who he's a pilot for American Airlines, which is pretty cool. He lives in Florida, but yeah, he flies for American. He does international flights. I don't really exactly know where he goes. I forget the route, but he's been doing that for a long time. Oh, I can imagine. I knew oil and gas were big there. I just didn't know. I just feel like everybody worked in that industry. I've only been to Texas once in my life. I was in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Actually, was in a town called Cleburne, if that rings a bell. It was a dry town. I was there for a training for like 5 days. But when I was out there, I got to explore a little bit. I think we went to the stockyards at Fort Worth. I don't think, other than just kind of walking around, there wasn't really anything crazy going on at that point. And then we did go to a Texas Rangers baseball game, but that was at their old park, not this new one. But I got to be honest, like I'm shocked that they even got a new ballpark because I felt like the one that we went to was pretty nice. You worked in education and the public libraries. Cool. So were you a teacher, Trish, I'm assuming, or like a principal or something like that? Yeah, totally can be a thankless job. People, let me tell you, I think teachers are underpaid for what they do. They deal with a lot of BS, and you know, it takes them a while to get paid well. Let's put it that way. I think if they get tenure, eventually they get a decent wage, but like, just takes too long, in my opinion. Yeah, nurses too. Although I feel like nurses, have really kind of made some headway. Like, they really fight hard for their rights. Troy says a lot of people he knows work in the oil industry. So yeah, Rhode Island used to be way back in the day. We used to be a big manufacturing hub. A lot of like textile mills and things like that. Jewelry, like a lot of like jewelry manufacturers. A lot of that has kind of gone away. I mean, we still do have manufacturing, but I would say we're becoming more of like a service oriented state for industry. Um, Oops. Gimbal, stop being weird. There we go. Like I used to work for a manufacturer, and then they moved a lot of product overseas. And then so we laid off a lot of our factory workers and like, our skilled trades people. And then, eventually the company just started declining. And I'm like, I better find something different because I don't think this is going to be a happy ending. You missed the high school kids, Trish? Hey, John Garrett, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Trish was a librarian. Cool. Calvin, what are you looking for, bud? What are you looking for? Come here. Good boy. You're a good boy. You do really well with fireworks. You did pig out on some treats today. Your boy is snoring. John, do you have a Boston Terrier too? It is pretty clean. Like you have to understand, I grew up in a Portuguese household, and so that was sort of instilled in me from like a very young age. Like, you know, my mom's house, my parents' house at the time, like immaculate. It's like one of the only places where if I dropped food on the floor, I would have no hesitation to pick it up and eat it. You know, this on the surface, it looks good. I mean, it could use probably a good dusting, but I'll get to that. Like, I do need to vacuum this rug. Like, he drops a lot of hair. Like, they're those fine little hairs. You can't really see them, but I know they're there. Motley is terrified of the fireworks. Oh, Stratford, say that 10 times fast. Staffordshire Terrier, pity. Okay, cool. Hey, Dalmatian and Boston Terrier. Yours is a girl and crazy. What's your dog's name, Dalmatian? Or is it Dalmatian? No, Dalmatian and Boston Terrier. That would lead me to believe that you have two dogs, a Dalmatian and a Boston Terrier. Yeah, a lot of dogs are terrified of the fireworks. I'm super lucky. I totally like feel bad for dogs that are like that. I'm blessed that he's not freaked out by it. But you know, I do feel bad for some of those dogs that are just like, you know, like they need those thunder shirts or they go hide under the beds, and it's very traumatic for them, and I feel bad. Your buddy is Buster. So your Boston Terrier is named Beer Ford. Cool. That's a cool name. I like it. You're doing the dishes? Okay. Jersey sleeps during the fireworks. Cool. That's good. It's better than freaking out, right? I love dogs TV. Your poodle, Layla, is terrified of fireworks and thunderstorms. Dalmatian and Boston Terrier, no, he's not afraid of fireworks. I'm lucky. He's pretty good. Are you hungry, dude? There's no way. Are you hungry for real? I don't know. Calvin might want to eat. You're being a little piggy today. That's it. One little handful. Seriously, 11 o'clock snack. He wants to chase the fireworks? Okay, I wouldn't say Calvin's that bold, but at least he's not afraid. Hey, Jeff and Calvin, like the 2005 Tiger Cat 822 Feller Buncher. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. Amy C, he's pregnant. Yeah, you would think. Either that or he's got a tapeworm, something like that. Chloe the Boston is not afraid of fireworks or thunderstorms. That's good. Wow, we've been going for an hour and a half almost. That's crazy. Put him on birth control. Yeah. It's yeah, it's like 10:55. I mean, it's a Saturday night, thankfully. It's not. And some water now. Yeah, he just polished that off. I only gave him a handful, but still. All right, dude, you are officially done. You're not eating another thing. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're a good boy, though. Not really, Trish. I'm lucky. He very rarely does that. Like, for whatever reason, whatever he eats, he seems to agree with him. My last Boston was definitely more gassy than him. But yeah, he's good. Jackie Boy doesn't like fireworks. Yep, we'll keep it going. I just amazing how fast time goes when you're having fun. And my beverage is empty, Calvin. If I were like you, drinking beers as much as you ate treats, I would be wasted on this live stream. I've been nursing the same beer for 2 hours. So somebody explain to me what a teller buncher is. I feel completely out of the loop. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I don't know what that is for, Hunter Ray. I'm sorry, or Ray Hunter. Yep, I go back to work on Monday. Although I think I'm working from home Monday. I got to look at my schedule, but my computer's set up here. I may check some emails tomorrow. I literally, no joke, in like a week, I have checked a few. Like I've answered a few that were like kind of critical. But I might just check a few tomorrow because I think I have like 1,000 emails to go through. I'm not lying. And so that will just be overwhelming on the first day because everybody's going to hit me up. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, everybody. We're at 60 likes. Amy goes back July 16th. Does your company do a summer shutdown, Amy? Oh, he got some bison meat. Nice. Calvin might need to go out. I wouldn't doubt it with all those treats that you ate. I'll let you go in the backyard. Let's see if you'll go in the backyard. Oops. Let me put your leash on real quick, though. I don't trust you. Especially with fireworks, like all I need you to do is run off. Come here. We'll go in the backyard. All right. This way. Come on, this way. All right, it'll be a little bit dark just because we're in the backyard. Yeah, Kevin, you did a nice job on that. I don't eat red meat, but it looked good. The sizzle was good. You had that butter on top. You battled the rain. Yeah, 62 likes. Thank you so much. Oh, I see 60, but I like your number better. So why do they like the mirror, Trish? Just out of curiosity. Okay, the extreme loggers. I'll have to check that out. It's not something that I'm too familiar with, but thank you for explaining it. They will furl out their fins. Okay. I'll have to try that. Because I know betta fish don't like other fish, right, in their tank. Don't they like get aggressive if they detect another betta? Peps them up. My neighbors were throwing a little party. I think it's winding down. Yeah, we don't have any other fish in our tank. It's just that betta. Calvin, what are you doing, bud? You going back in? All right. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I'm okay with this. Wait. There you go. He needed to inspect the yard. Yeah. Females can go together, but not males. Okay, this is a male beta, that I know. Yes, the spot is a precision measurement. So weird thing about Calvin, which is kind of good, but he won't go number 2 unless I take him for a walk. He will not just go to the backyard and like do that. He'll pee at like the bush or something like that, but I have to physically take him for a walk to do number 2. Hey Gup, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you again. They make bubble nests? No, I did not know that. Wow, that's interesting. He's got to walk it out. You're right, Amy. Yep. Calvin, what's this look? What are you looking for? Huh? This dog is just so funny. Yeah, I got to clean this tank. It's starting to get a little bad, but let me tell you, this filter works pretty good. Like I probably had that fish tank going for a good month and a half before really needing to like change the water out, which is pretty good. I know, he's looking for a treat. Calvin, really? Was that like why you wanted to go out? Was that like a ploy to say, hey, take me out and then I know you'll give me a treat on the way back? I'm going to make you run for this one. He's got a bubble hanging from his mouth. You guys see it? Do you see it? Oh, don't. Guys see the bubble? Calvin, let me see. Stay. Do you guys see the bubble? Look at the bubble hanging from his mouth. Yes, I'm laughing at you. That's so funny. That's so funny. It's still there, too. Oh, God. Yeah, Troy. I mean, like, I'm cool with giving him treats after that. Like, to me, it's like good positive reinforcement. But, man, let me tell you. Piggy today. You're a piggy. Do you realize that you have a big bubble hanging from your mouth? There's actually a post that we put up. He had a double bubble. He had a bubble on each side of his jowls. And we posted, just a community post with the picture. It was funny. Ford, probably. I'm not too familiar with it, so I don't really. Not probably something that I can't really speak to. Unfortunately, I just never really follow that, so I'm not really much to weigh in on that subject. Thank you, Troy. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's so cool of you. Appreciate you so much. He is a cutie pie. I'm super lucky. He's so friendly. He's got a good disposition, a little tongue sticking out. He drools a lot. That's as they would say in the Harry Potter schools. You know how they award points for like good deeds, and they take points away. I would say, you know, plus 100 for cuteness, super good dog. I would say probably minus 10 for the drool, but I can live with it. Thanks, Ford. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yep. I love Dogs TV. He is cute and friendly. I agree. Cute and friendly. He doesn't even realize it. Oh, hey, Becky G. Welcome in. You had a Boston for a little over 13 years. They are the best dogs ever. Yes, totally agree. 100 points just for being awesome. Yes, I agree. Yes, Allison, that's fair. We'll give him back the 10 points for the cute tongue. It's really not all dogs stick their tongues out like that, but he does. To me, it's a sign of like being content, and also his tongue I think is just a little too big for his mouth, personally. Do I like the 2010 Toyota Tundra truck? I believe so. I kind of like the Toyota trucks. I don't own a truck, but I like trucks. He's not missing any teeth. Nope. Watch. He probably won't let me open his mouth unless I'm feeding him. Ugh, that is so gross, Calvin. Oops. Like an oil field in there. An oil slick. No, he's not missing any teeth. He's got all his teeth. They are amazing. He's very smart. I love his personality. You know, he is a little stubborn at times. I tolerate it. And if I don't, I let him know. I just like dogs to have personality. Like, so for me, he's got that. What do you want? What do you want? Look at his eyes. He's staring at me with those bold eyes. Oh, nice. I'm glad you like your truck. Yeah. It's always nice to have a car or truck that you like. I love my car too. I've had it for 10 years. Susan, High Country Homestead needs to head off, folks, but it's been great being here with you all. I will catch you all in the next chat. Have a great morning, I believe. It's 13, 14 hours ahead in, I think 13, 14 hours ahead in Australia. So Sunday morning there, guys. That's pretty cool. He's saying, please give me another treat, for sure. Ugh. Calvin's been spoiled to no end today. My floor is full of drool. I'm going to have to really give it a wash, but for now, I'm just trying to dry it off. Ugh. Sunday afternoon, just after 1. Okay, I was right. 14 hours ahead. Wow. That's so cool, guys. Just think about that. We're somebody on the chat. I mean, I know obviously time zones, like everybody lives in a different time zone. We have a bunch of time zones here, but just the fact that somebody's already into tomorrow afternoon talking to us it's kind of cool. It's like talking with the future. "2018 Tundra, love Toyotas. I have a 2016 Acura that I bought in 2015 of September. So in 2 months, it will officially be 10 years old, and it has 102,000 miles. And I treat it very good, very well. I get all the services done, and knock on wood, I've had no issues with the vehicle, and I hope to keep it that way for another 5 years at minimum. Trisha with the Australian flag. Love it. Calvin, what are you staring at, bud? Oh, good night, Becky. Bedtime in South Texas. Wow, we got a lot of folks from Texas here. You're in good company, Becky, but thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a good night. They are good vehicles, Troy. Yeah, like I've had no issues with it. Knock on wood. Let me do that. But yeah, but like I said, I try to take good care of it. I get all the oil changes done, all the other service. Like it tells you what services do. You know, I try to get that all taken care of. I've had to replace the brakes once, the tires, you know, of course. Oh, I just sat on your lobster. Yeah, lots of Texas folks here. It's cool. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, Ari has a Toyota. So my car, my last vehicle before my Acura was a 2007, I believe, Toyota Highlander is what I had. I love that vehicle. That had about 110,000 miles. Then I had like one issue with it, and it was going to cost me like $4,000 to fix it. And at that point, I'm like, ugh. It was like, you know, already like 8, 9 years old. I'm like, I don't really want to spend $4,000 on it. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just get a new vehicle. So I traded that in. And then my car before the Highlander, I had this like little small G20 Infinity. It was like my first car that I got like as a, I don't know, like as a new college grad. Like it wasn't that expensive. But I was like, oh, I have an Infinity. I think I paid like 20 at the time, like 22,000 for it. But it was like just like a really small, like the smallest like Infinity that they sold. I liked it. It was a cool looking car, but then that ended up having issues. I probably didn't take as good of care of it as I should have. But knock on wood, the Acura is doing me well. Stephanie has a 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. Hello, Con. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I loved the Highlander. Wow, the floods are horrific. Lots of missing people. That's just insane. I mean, like that must be. And did it just come out of nowhere? I mean, I'm assuming people just didn't have time to like get out of the way. I mean, that's just bizarre to have that many people still missing. Man, what a shame. Hyundai Kona, small SUV, 2021. Nice. Oh, that's really nice, Trish. Really cool. Yeah, the children too. Like, I mean, it was a camp. Yeah, it's just, that breaks my heart to hear about that. Oh, Bumblebee, that's so nice. I love stories like that. That's really cool. What do you want, bud? What's going on? You walked out because they wouldn't wiggle on the price. Hey, you know what? That's good discipline, because sometimes people will overpay because they just want a car so bad or something that bad. And to have the willpower and discipline to not do that speaks a lot, because I'm usually the type, like, I don't like to haggle too much. Like, I will try to get a fair price, but like, I'll, you know, if I really want something, I'm gonna just get it, because if I didn't get it, then it would, like, I'd be like dwelling on it. And so that's sort of how I operate. No, I agree. I didn't pay sticker price for my car either, but some car brands or dealers won't. They have like a no haggle policy. I forget what brand it is, but they tell you right up front. It's like they don't haggle. There's no negotiation. Basically, they saying like, this is the lowest price we can give you, and they're very upfront about that. Yeah, Amy, you can't let them know how desperate you are. I'm not sleepy. I'm not too bad, Trish, to be honest with you. Like, I'm having fun talking to you all, so like, I'm a little amped up from that, I guess. Plus, I slept really good last night. I was so tired. Um, you know, just from, I think, being out in the sun 2 straight days. I went to bed really late on the third, whatever day that, I'm already losing track of days. Today's what, Saturday? So that was Thursday. Thursday night, I just went to bed really late, and I had to get up early, and so I felt that. And then I was out in the sun all day yesterday. But I'll sleep well tonight, and then do it all over again tomorrow, God willing. Calvin, you thirsty, buddy? Let me give you a little water. I'm not surprised, dude, with all those treats. All right, 1 minute. I got to put you guys down so I can take this water out. You guys can stare at my Boston Terrier tote bag. Here, bud, I got you. There you go. You wanted a Subaru? I did get plenty of vitamin D. Yeah, I tan very easily, thankfully. It's that olive skin complexion I have, that Mediterranean blood. Yeah, Ari's will be live tomorrow, I believe. If he's live, we'll be there for it. It's cute. The Subaru is cute. You wanted a Ferrari but settled for a Honda. Nice. That's funny. Hey, Cal from Abner. Your name's Calvin too. Welcome, Calvin. Oh, thanks, Trish. You know who gave that to me? The breeder that I got Calvin from. She gave me like a nice little like package to go. Like when I picked him up at the when I picked him up in Memphis, Tennessee, she brought like a nice bag of like things for him, which was nice, including him. He was the prize, but she brought some other goodies along. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. High five? Can I have a high five? Thanks, bud. Are you full yet, do you think? Do you think you've had enough to eat? Have you had enough to eat yet? No? You and your bold eyes. I know, that's the problem. He never says no. Right? Yeah, his little teethers. Thanks, bud. High five. High five. Hey, do you want a belly rub? Let's go give you a belly rub. Come on, let me give you a belly rub. Come here. He's like, no. Come on, you want a belly rub? Come on, let's get a belly rub. Do you want a belly rub? Do you want a belly rub? Oh, there we go. You want a belly rub? Do you want a belly rub? Uh-oh. Sorry, Gimbal is acting up. Give me a minute. There we go. It didn't like the rough housing. You want a belly rub, honey? You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. Hey, Cameron, how are you? It's a boy. This is Calvin. No, Stephanie, we flew. I flew to pick him up. I flew, and he flew back with me the same night. Now you're talking? Yes, he's talking now. He's like, you stop giving me treats. You're having me work overtime tonight. He's probably like, when are you going to stop talking to these people that I can't see? Oh, no problem, Trish. Take care. Right, Allison. He's telling me you didn't give me enough treats. You only gave me 15 treats instead of 20. High five. Good boy, Paw. Nice job. Speak. 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 Can you speak? That's not what I said. Come here, on the couch. Back on the couch. Come here. Do you want to go chase your lobster? Let's see if he goes. Ready? Go get it. He's like, I ain't falling for that. Hello, Canine Controller. Welcome in. Hello, somewhere TN. Your husband and I have a 32-pound, almost 10-year-old female Boston. Oh, awesome. What's the dog's name? You drove to Pennsylvania for Buffy. If it, I probably would have driven to Pennsylvania from Rhode Island. That's not too far, but Memphis was just way too far. I'm like, let me fly. It was just easier to do that. Todd Saw back in the house. 32-pound Boston. That's a big Boston, but it's not the biggest I've seen. I was actually having this conversation with somebody earlier at this party I was at, and like the standard breed size is 10 to 25 pounds. Hey, Ari's World, thank you for listening and being here. No problem. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Piper, somewhere in time. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Piper is her name. Cute name. But we were talking about like the breed standards, and so the for breed standard, the Boston should weigh between 10 and 25 pounds, which I thought was very, I can't say I've seen many 10-pound Bostons. Usually I find them in like the 20 to 25 pound range, or sometimes bigger, but I feel like the 10-pound Bostons are rare. Amy's Boston was 26 pounds. Yeah, that's about kind of what I feel like most Bostons are. Jersey's 21. Yeah, I feel like 20 to 25 pounds is like that sweet spot. Calvin's 24. Piper is overfed. Well, hopefully, maybe you can get Piper's weight back under control, because that might help prolong her life. But you know what? Clearly she's loved too, though. And I know how hard that is. I've literally been giving Calvin massive treats on this live stream. Your boy Tyler, say that fast. Your boy Turbo Tyler Herb is racing. You have stream on the other tab. Sweet. Motley is 21 pounds. Okay. My cousin, who I was at her house yesterday, her and her boyfriend have a dog. It's like I believe it's a Rottweiler Black Lab mix. And and super sweet dog. The dog's name is Bandit, but he is huge. He weighs 130 pounds and just a moose, but very like docile. Like, you know, basically they call him a big like scaredy cat. He's like afraid of everything. It's just the weirdest thing. Piper looks like a brute, LOL. Calvin, what are you staring at? Why don't you pick up your lobster? Hey, Ryan, welcome in. Purebred English Bulldog, 6 months old. Cute. Bulldogs are super cute. I love the smush nose breeds, though. I'm very partial to them. What are you doing, bud? You look cute like that. Why did you leave? Sit back down. You look cute. Jackie boy is 12 pounds, a little guy. Amy, yeah, he sleeps with me. I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, it's just so bad. I'm just so lazy. I sleep on the couch a lot. I just don't even have the urge. Like, I'll fall asleep there, and it's like, yeah, I'm not getting back up. But, like, yeah, he'll sleep with me wherever I end up, if it's on the couch or in my bed. Yeah, he's sort of like a clingy guy. He just needs that to be close. Oh, okay, Piper. Well, that helps with the breathing. Yeah, Calvin sleeps with me every night too. Like even if he might start off like on this couch, like he might be there or he might be on his cloud, and then once like he knows that I'm like kind of laying down and I'm pretty much, you know, not gonna move, then he'll come join me. Ryan says, yeah, she's a cutie. Hates the fireworks though. Yeah, a lot of dogs do. I'm lucky. Calvin tolerates them, I would say. I mean, I'm not saying he's a huge fan, but like he doesn't really get too scared. Calvin, what do you want, bud? I know why you're doing that. You want to go out so you can get a treat, but I'm not going to give you any more. You're good. Miniature pinchers are 7 to 15 pounds, so he's right in the middle of that. It's hard to tell how big dogs are sometimes on camera. Like, a lot of people, like, when they look at Calvin, they can't believe he weighs 24 pounds. They think he's smaller on camera, but he's solid. He's very, like, you know, he's got a lot of, like, meat on those bones, or, like, just, like, a stocky figure. Doreen Chandler says, my Boston had slept in her own bed. That's good too. Like, obviously, you probably get a better quality sleep when they're not next to you, but I've become so used to it. Like, I don't even really feel Calvin moving around much. Sometimes, like, I'll feel him, like, if he's really moving around, but most of the time, he's pretty, like, still. Like, he'll, like, lay by my feet, usually to start. Then he'll, like, come to my side, and then he'll, like, lay above my head on the pillow. That's kind of when I feel him. Like, usually, like, I'll have to, like, kind of reposition myself or move him because that's just a little too uncomfortable. Yes, he drools a lot, H8IZG8. He definitely does. Yeah, I agree, Kim. They hold their weight well. Yeah, Ryan, he's a good boy. I'm lucky. He's very lovable. He's a cuddly guy. He's got a good personality. He's friendly. You know, good around people and kids. He's good around dogs, like in a neutral setting. He's a little territorial here. Like when I go for walks, like he tries to own the neighborhood. He's very like, you know, kind of like flexes his muscles like with the Napoleon complex that he has. But I mean, he's really harmless though. Like, I mean, I'm not really too worried about him. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, he's neighborhood watch. Exactly. Hey, Gallivanters, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you guys had a nice 4th. Oh, that's funny, Amy. Yeah, Calvin, I just think he likes to be near me. He doesn't necessarily have to be like touching me. Like, so you see where he is right now? Sometimes he'll be there. Like, if I'm laying on the couch, usually my head's on this side with my feet that way, and he'll just like, like my feet will be on like one side of him, and he'll just lay next to it, and then he'll like kind of move in like over here, and then when the pillow's over here, like my head will be here, and then he'll like come around the top of me. And that's when I get a little uncomfortable. I have to kind of move him just because like I feel stuck, and I don't like that feeling. Oh, hi, Kathy. This is Calvin. He's a 5-year-old Boston Terrier. That's funny, Frank. Hopefully you guys did well tonight. Excuse me. My name is Jeff, Kathy. Hey, Ryan Hahn says, let's go wild. You know what? I don't mind the wild. I have some friends from Minnesota. So I don't mind the wild at all. But I'm a Boston Bruins fan. Sorry. $77 likes. Yeah. Keep it up. Hey, that's all that matters, Gallivanters. I'm sure you guys always play within your budget, and you know what? You'll get them the next time, right? That's how it works. Kathy, I've had Calvin since he was 8 weeks old. So I've had him pretty much all of his life. Let me tell you, they got rid of Marchand. He really changed his ways, though, over the last few years. And let me tell you, the people in Florida didn't like him until he joined their team. And then he just, like, basically was a beast for that team. Yep, that's it. Within the budget, that's all that matters. How old is Calvin? He's 5. Yes, he did. He got them another cup, and they kept everybody. They didn't lose any of their core players. Trisha's a Lakers fan. I'm not. I'm a Celtics fan. Yeah, guys, the Gallivanters have a really fun slot channel. They go live quite often, usually from a place called High Winds Casino in Oklahoma. I forget the name of the town. It sounds like Miami, but I know it's not Miami. What is it? Miami? Something like that, right? That's right. You're a Cali girl. I get it. And you know what? They're a good franchise, but they are now one title behind the Celtics. Motley turned 5 in January. So Calvin's only a couple years older than him then. He turned 5. He turned 5 in October. So like 3 months, about 3 months older than than Motley. Against my odds, when I was young, I wandered off the known path, lost in wild nights where light gave way to wrath. My soul strayed far from where dreams had swayed. Drifting in shadows would I often lose my way. Well, thank you for sharing that. Miami, they pronounce it Miami. Okay. Why don't they spell it like that then? All right, so I was close. That's not bad. But is that where you guys went today? High Winds? I know you guys go to a couple other different casinos too, but I know you guys stream often from there. We have some things like that here too. If I were to tell you how to pronounce, this is a town in Massachusetts, no joke. It's spelled, God, I wish let me, I should, let me go to my, let me actually go to my, this is kind of funny. Give me a second. I'm going to fire up my laptop for a second. All right, how would you pronounce that town name? Put in, you went to Downstream Casino, okay. Yeah, like and subscribe. How would you guys pronounce that town name? Spell it out as you would pronounce it. And I'll tell you how they really pronounce it. All right, so Gallivanter says Leicester, 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 Leicester. Chris, I think you might have typo. I'm guessing you meant Leicester, Trish Ferreira. Yeah, so makes sense. Everything you guys are saying makes perfect sense. Okay? So Stephanie says Leicester, okay? All great guesses. You want to know how it's really pronounced? It's pronounced Leicester, like Lester. That's how it's pronounced. Leicester, Mass. Leicester, Mass. I'm like, well, then why don't they just spell it that way? Exactly, LOL. I'm like, yeah, it's pronounced Leicester, Mass, but spelt with all these extra letters. Traveling with special abilities, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of weird towns like that. Let's see if I can find... this would actually be a fun live stream to do. We'll have to do this like a long version of this at some point. I know every state has it. All right, let's see. All right, let me see if I can get... Hey, this is in Rhode Island, guys. Can you see that? Right, Stephanie, exactly. So it's Worcester. Pronounced Worcester, but spelled like Worcester. Yep. No, this is a town in Rhode Island. It does sound indigenous. You give up trying. So there's the pronunciation. Right there. Kananquatag. Kananquatag. Isn't that funny? This one I can pronounce. Aquidneck. That's easy. Petasquamscot is that one. Anasquamscot. Woonsocket. Very... the demographics change, but it used to be very French Canadian. A lot of French Canadian immigrants settled there, and the folks in Woonsocket, a lot of them with that heritage. You know how like you'll say something is like side by side, like side by side. They say side by each up there. Rhode Island's got some really weird lingo. Like we call like the thing that you push at the grocery store, like everybody, rightfully calls it a cart, like a shopping cart. We call it a carriage. That's what we call it in Rhode Island. It's a carriage, like a baby carriage. Yeah, true. There's a lot of Native American origin stuff, for sure. Yeah, it's tough. I really couldn't pronounce it either. We have some weird things here, but it's fun. It's fun to talk about. Yeah, Texas has a lot of Native and Spanish names. We don't have a ton of Spanish names here, but we do have some Native American, for sure. Oh yeah, Kathy. He loves going for W. I can't even say the word right now. He loves going for WALKs. Oh, that's cool, Trisha. Yeah. Tokate. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, I call it a cart too, but like carriage is very, very no way, Troy. Really? What part of Rhode Island was Angela born? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I just learned that today. Really nice. Tokate. Cool. And how did you meet Angela? Like, I'm assuming I know you served time in the services. Did you meet her through like your service time? Yeah, travel and special abilities. We were talking about that. Just really sad for sure. Hi, Merla. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, Calvin, this is perfect timing because I can now maybe plug my phone in for just like a minute. All right, guys, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to try to plug my phone in while I can because my battery is getting low. All right, there we go. All right, Calvin, perfect. Stay right there, bud. 44 dead this past hour or in total? Ayani is the Apache word for bison. Cool. You met and work in Georgia. Okay. Born on a ship in Newport. Oh, wow, cool. I love Newport. It's one of my favorite towns in Rhode Island, right? Seaside village. Lots to do there. It's beautiful. Really cool. That's where we did that cliff walk from, was in Newport. Really neat story, Troy. I didn't know that. Awesome. Hello, he who watches. Welcome. Yeah, bedtime for Calvin. He's like, all right, you're not going to shut up. I'm just going to put myself to bed. Yes, Chris, he's fading out. Is Jersey sleeping or is he still awake? In total, including San Antonio. Okay. That's still a lot, though. Oh, he who watches, you missed this whole live stream. He's got plenty of TREAT. Yeah, he's a cutie pie, Calvantis. I agree. He's a good dog. I'm lucky to have him. Nice. Nice, Chris. He was definitely a little piggy. Hey, we still have 30 in the chat. That's awesome. We've had a really good turnout today. 78 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, smash that real quick. We would appreciate that. Thank you guys all so much for the super chats, too. Many in the grocery store. Cool. On the freeway. That's an interesting story. Or it could be, potentially. You'll have to save that for another live stream, Trish. Thanks, Gallivanters. Appreciate it. Oh, you had 3 boys. So you're one of those gals? You have more than one? I'm just joking. Yeah, 79 thumbs up. That's awesome. I wonder if we can make it to 100. That might be pushing it, but we'll see. The other day was awesome. That live stream at the cliff walk was really cool. Like that was probably I think our best live stream as far as viewers. I think we did 2 live streams because the first one cut out. We had, I think, 5,000 views on the first live stream when it cut out. And then I was like, oh, the second one is not going to have that many people. I'm sure people, we're already kind of done watching. And, oh, guys, did you hear that loud firework at all? That caught Calvin's attention. Yeah, that was loud. You guys heard that, right? So see, he didn't really freak out. He's sort of like, what was that, you know? I already lost. What was I talking about? Oh, the live stream. The second live stream ended up getting over 13,000 views, which was amazing. Yep, it was a boomer. Yeah, thanks, Trisha. Yeah, he's brindle. I love the color. He's got the nice brindle coat with the white and a little bit of the pink hue around his mouth. Yeah, see, I don't like yesterday I was so tired. Like I said, I slept through I mean, I could hear them, but like I was just like not phased by it. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm sleeping right through this. Yeah, it is good for the channel, Chris. Yeah, we were excited to see that. Yeah, thanks, Troy. Yeah, the last few have just been really great for us. Really happy. Um, Not sure what what happened. Maybe it's just being more consistent, which I have been. You know, last year, I won't get into it again. I've talked about it a million times. Last year was a tough year. And so, you know, trying to just move forward and really kind of stick with it. And it's definitely, I think, paying off a little bit more, which is nice. Hey, Sophia, welcome. How are you? Thank God they stopped last night. I live next door to the judge. She keeps her neighborhood quiet. Okay. So fireworks are legal in Rhode Island. Oh, another one just got let go. I don't know if you heard that one too. Calvin, what's going on, buddy? You're trying to sleep and they're laying off fireworks. Oh, yeah, no problem. Stephanie, thank you so much for being on with us. Where you going, buddy? Come here, on the couch. Come on. Up. Go. Oh, Calvin's like sitting next to me. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Come on up on the couch, baby. There you go. What's all that noise, honey? You don't like that, huh? Oh, I'm glad you're good, Sophia. Yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, the fireworks are definitely, yeah, he's probably a little scared, Amy. But again, he's not like shaking or petrified. I think he's more like, this is kind of like, I don't really like it. Where you going, buddy? I don't know where you're going to go. I guess I got to I got to follow the boss. There he is. Yeah, startled is a good word, Allison. I think he's sort of like, what is this? He's like, I don't know what that is, and like, I don't really like it, but. Your Boston's happy as long as you give him a treat. Same thing with him. The star. Well, it's not me, Amy, that's for sure. He's the star of the show. Sophia, what's your do you have a dog also? I'm assuming. Oh yeah, you're Boston. He's happy as long as he gives him a treat. What's your Boston's name? They do. He is a manipulator, right? That's what it is. You're manipulating me with your tongue, bud. Does he have an old favorite toy? I would say he would, except he destroys everything. So once he destroys something, I throw it away. Trish, I just don't really want him to, like, eat any of like the pieces of the toy. So I don't even take a chance. I just get rid of it. But there's this orange ball. In fact, I do want to buy another one. It's actually, I don't have it. I don't have any right now, but there's an orange ball that's got like, it's basically like, it's got like a lot of holes in it. Like, I forget what they call it. It's, but it's a really good ball because it, like, when it's in their mouth, they can still like breathe. but he loves that thing. Yeah, Sophia, it's not worth it for a few bucks. Like, you know, obviously it stinks when they rip the toys. Like as soon as you get them, it's like, you know, you would hope they last like at least a few weeks. Some of them do, but like some of them, it's like he destroys in one day. Your Boston grabbed the duct tape and hid it under your table. That's funny. Cute. Jackie Boy destroys toys. Yeah, it's just it's. You know what? I'd rather have him destroy toys than like my couch, furniture, you know, things like that, shoes. Like he knows not to touch that stuff. It's amazing how he knows like what's off limits and what's on limits. Now, he didn't obviously know that as a puppy, and so one time, shame on me, this, you know, like you have your iPhone chargers or whatever, your phone chargers, cables. So one time I had this charger resting up on the arm of this chair and just, you know, wasn't really paying attention. And the next thing I know, I looked and Cal chewed right through the whole thing. He didn't eat it, but he chewed through the whole thing. And I was obviously not happy with him because you know, the charger was not operable at that point in time. But I, you know, you try to correct him. I try to correct him and basically say, you know, you can chew this, but not that. And he's figured it out. He does? Oh, that's cool, Troy. Does he not play with it or he just doesn't destroy it? Sophia says, Bostons are very well behaved. They have that puppy stage. Yeah, he's a very good dog now. Now he knows, like, he's very respectful of my house. Even when I leave him, like, I was always afraid. I'm like, oh, is he going to be destructive because he's bored? And he's not. He's just so worried about, like, keeping an eye out for me. Literally, he'll just sit on the arms of this couch or that couch and stare out the windows, like, just looking for me to come home. Choose your chihuahua, but not your furniture. He doesn't destroy it. That's cool. Trisha says, I got my Boston from a fellow who moved to Chicago. He named him Chong after Cheech and Chong. I dislike that name, but he knew his name, so I put a Y on the end, Chongy. Oh, that's cool. It's a good way to do it. The love of your life, yeah. They definitely leave an imprint on your heart. Let's put it that way. Even my last Boston, he was such a good dog, too. I miss him a lot. It broke my heart when he got sick, and I couldn't, like, because he wasn't that old. He was just going to be 7, but he ended up getting really sick, and I just could not, like, get him better. And it was, like, frustrating because, you know, he still had a lot of life to give, I felt like. But, you know, so I had to unfortunately put him down, and that was really tough to do. Amy C says, yes, they do. Yes, they leave an imprint. Motley destroys paper if he finds it. Yeah, Calvin will, like, sometimes if I leave a napkin or a paper towel, he won't swallow it, but he'll chew it up, and I'll be like, why did you do that, bud? Honestly. I don't know if, like, he hopes maybe there's, like, food residue on it. Oh, yes. Worst day of your life, right, Amy? Yeah, it stinks to have to do that. Not fun. But you just have to remember that, you know, you're giving them a good life, and you got to think about it that way. You know, that dog could have been in somebody else's possession, not being taken care of. And so I try to think about that, like the alternative. But, yeah, there's no denying that day stinks when it's time. Yeah, I just wish dogs lived longer, though. Like, I feel like I wish they could be like turtles in that regard, or like a tortoise. Like, you know, the tortoises and turtles live to be like 100. Like, why can't dogs live that long? Dwight Poverty says, what kind of cat is that? He's the coolest cat. I agree, Sophia. Yep. Hand sanitizer. It's a boy hand sanitizer. This is Calvin. Yeah, macaws can live to be 100 too. Yeah, I knew that. It's crazy, huh? How some animals like can just live that long, and then others don't get the same life, life expectancy. Hand satanizer. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate that. Jen's in the house. Yeah, thanks, Troy. I think he was just being a little bit of a troll, unfortunately. Amazing when you have nothing better to do in life than to jump on a live stream to just troll. Seriously. Funny stuff. Yeah, I'll let you guys say that and take care of it, but I think the same way. How about that? Yeah, even if once I like lay down next to him, he'll be fine. Yeah, right, Allison. Yep, you get the occasional trolls come in. That means you're getting pushed out. Yes, Sophia, he does. Yep, I'm that kind of dog owner. I let him sleep with me, and I'm just so used to it now. Like I don't even again every once in a while. Like sometimes he'll sleep like on the top of my head, like around my head, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I can't do that. I love you, but that's just not comfortable, and it's not happening. So I have to like kind of like move him, and he's fine. He'll just go off to the side. Not really, Trish. Like he's pretty still. He'll move to three places. I think you were in the shower when we were talking about this. He'll sleep like I was telling folks I sleep on the couch a lot just because I'm so lazy and like if I fall asleep here watching TV, I'm like I ain't getting up. I just sleep here. But he'll sleep near my feet or like next to my side, like along the back pillows, or he'll snuggle up into like my armpit sometimes, which is cute. But then he gets tired. Like I think he likes that for just like 10 minutes, and then he's like, all right. He knows he can't really move, and so like he feels restricted. And then every now and again, like he'll sleep like behind my head, but it's not comfortable. I have to move him, and so he'll just like most of the time sleep on my side or like near my feet. Yeah, I mean, I know some people just don't let their dog sleep with them, not because they don't want to, but I think for that reason, I think they just worry they won't get a good night's sleep, and I think it's a fair point. I let's put it this way: if I couldn't like deal with it, I would find another alternative. I would have to train him to sleep on his own, but it just doesn't bother me. I sleep pretty heavily for the most part. And so I don't really feel him moving around much again, unless he's near my head, and then like all bets are off at that point. Mona Camille, free Palestine. Yeah, Sophia. Yep, the whole pack mentality. Yep, I agree. He covers himself with the blanket. That's really cool. Like Calvin loves to be covered by the blanket, and so what he'll do is like if he's ready to go into the blanket, he'll take his paw and he'll paw at like my arm if I'm sitting on the couch and like stare at me, and that's his cue, or that's my cue for him to be like covered at that point, and so he loves to be under the blankets. I'm sorry to hear that, traveling with special abilities. I know those can be debilitating, so I hope you're able to, handle that okay, and hopefully some medication that you take helps alleviate some of those pains. I know, like, particularly with MS, like, I feel like there are a lot of good medications and treatments to help control that. Thanks, Allison. Yeah, he is cute. Right, Calvin? Are you cute, Calvin? He's like, all right. I think that's a sign to say, all right, I'm all set with TREATS. So we just struck midnight here. This has been a killer live stream, 1 hour and 51 minutes. We'll go for just a little bit longer because it is getting late, and I probably should go to bed soon just because, I got things to do tomorrow. I didn't do laundry at all this week, which is really bad. I have like a full pile of laundry that needs to be done. I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I said, I don't have a lot planned other than that little birthday party to go to. So I'll try to catch up on some things. It's going to be really hot here. So, that'll be okay. And then I got to get my mind somehow ready to go back to work. That first day back to work after vacation, I feel like is always tough, though. Yes, Kim, he's getting ready to go to sleep now. Yep. Oh, cool. Calvin, are you tired, buddy? Thank you so much, Troy, for everything tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the awesome super chats. Thank you for your friendship. I appreciate everything. You have a great night. I'm going to be wrapping this up very soon. Hey, white chocolate. Yes, Doggy said it's sleep time. You are right. We've been on for an hour and 53 minutes. I think it's time for us to kind of call it. Yeah, it's past Calvin's bedtime. Yeah, it is a lot of fun here. Thank you for being here, everybody. Icon, thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody that stopped in. Trisha, thank you for being here. Sophia, it's really nice to meet you. Allison, thank you for being a great moderator and getting out the riffraff. Kim, thank you so much for being here. Kevin, thank you so much for being here. Todd Saw, if you're still listening, thank you for being here. Ari's World. We had Stephanie Francis in the house. Adventure America, who we just talked about. The Gallivanters were in. I know I'm missing quite a few people, but everybody that came in. Amy, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, we're gonna sign off, everybody. This has been real. Great turnout for an impromptu live on a Saturday, so we appreciate you spending some of your time with us. So with that, wish you guys, Chris, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Wish everybody a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon, wherever you may be. And we will see you guys soon in another live stream. Keep an eye out for our shorts and our videos. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.